Beginners. Today I made over 1,200 in one day, January 22nd, 2024. Today we're going to talk about Tesla stock, Netflix stock, and 5 stocks in total. They are reported earnings this week and how we can capitalize on their earnings report. And I'm going to show you how to. There are 3 ways that we can trade Tesla stock. Stock trading, or options, or advanced option. I'm going to show you step by step at the end of the videos. And let's look at my earnings in the last 3 weeks from the beginning of January. January 1st was public holidays, so there was stock market was closed. And January 15th was a public holiday. It was closed. So only 2 days it was closed, and the rest of the then we can look at it and we can click on January 1st to January 19th. So I made over 10,000. Of course, there was only a few loss, 27.90. So I did not lose money at all. No, I'm kidding. I lost money every single day. I made money every single day, but my profits is bigger than my losses. So that's why you are seeing my gain is much bigger than the losses. 10,000 in 3 weeks while I was traveling around the world. My gain is much bigger than the losses. 10,000 in 3 weeks. So if you have any question, comment down below. Okay, let's look at S&P 500. S&P 500 was only up 0.22%. The last 5 days it was at 1.64%. And Nasdaq, it was up 0.32%. The last 5 days, 3.03%. S&P 500 just hit all-time high. It used to be only 4,700 on December 2021. Now it's 4,850. So I would say the stock market is pretty exhausted, and we could see some pullback or correction in coming month in February. That usually happens after the stock market breaks out. So it could continue to go up for the next few weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks. Then it will pull back. That usually happens after every time it breaks out all-time high. And Nasdaq, the past 5 years, it's not hitting the all-time high yet. So Nasdaq still has to break out above the all-time high. So if you look at the stock markets, if you invest in one bear market hit, you will have made a lot of money. Even if you have bought at the top in 2022 or 2021 December, you will still not lose money if you kept holding S&P 500 for the past few years. But of course, if you DCA, dollar cost averaging, even though it was dropping, you will have made money. So maybe after 2022, you will have already made money in 2023. So it only took about only 1 or 2 years to turn around. 2021 was all-time high. 2022 was bear market. 2023, you will have already made some money. And now you just need to wait and see, and just accumulating all the unrealized gain on your stocks. That after 1 year, you can start selling your stock. That you only need to pay less tax, especially if you live in US. If you hold a stock for 1 year or longer, you pay less tax. But if you keep trading within this 1 year, then you pay higher tax at your ordinary income tax level. Nasdaq, they have the same way. Nasdaq, if you look at Nasdaq, of course your dot-com bars, the stock drop a lot. But if you kept DCA averaging, then you will probably have make it back after 1 or 2 years. So the same way. So DCA is very, very important. If you are going to live, if you think that you're going to live the next 5 years, 10 years, yeah, stock market is the best place to be. But if you need money within the next 6 months or 1 year, I would suggest hold your cash. I wouldn't invest in stock markets. Of course, this is not a financial advice. A lot of the time, people, hey, I'm 60 years old, 70 years old, should I invest in stock markets? The thing is, nobody knows how long you're gonna live. You might be 70 years old. What if you live until 100 years old? That if you don't have money, you go broke. That will be the worst situation. You don't want to spend your retirement having no money, going broke. So the best course of action for anybody, even for me, even if I were 70 years old, I would think, you know what, I would just invest regularly $100 a month, $300 a month in S&P 500. Hey, you know what, if I live for the next 10 years, I would be better off, just doing nothing. 70 to 80 years, it's possible, highly probable that I will live until the next 10 years. Even if I die tomorrow, it's still the best option, because I don't want to be putting money in useless things. Do I want to spend this $100 on soda or McDonald's or something worse? Or do I want to spend this money on something that's potentially that's gonna give me higher return? Or even if I pass away, I could give it to my children. That if I invest in stocks, yes, I will stay invest in stocks, even if I die tomorrow. So yeah, that's how you think about it. Of course, everybody is different, so make your own decision. And the last 5 years, the Dow Jones, of course, break out above the all-time high. And if you look at it, see, going up lightweight. So let's look at next week. Stock markets PMI is gonna report this coming week. Q4 GDP this coming week. Jobless claims. I know that they're gonna impact so much because this week is earnings report. Like Tesla, Netflix, they're gonna impact the stock market ups and down more than these are news, because these are small news already. Because compared to earnings, these are not that important. PC index, yes, Friday. If it reports better than expected, good, stock market could go up. If it's worse than expected, I still think stock market can weather the storm. It can dip a little bit, but it can recover because we are in a bull market. Last week, the US retail sales was better than expected, 0.6% compared to 0.4% forecast. So that's why stock market was doing well. And also, if you look at a few federal check, president spoke, and jobless claims was better than expected, 187,000 compared to 208,000 forecast. Existing home sales 3.78 million compared to 3.83 million, so it was down. But home building permit is better, home housing start is better, and also home builder confidence. The home builders companies, they are getting more confidence right now because mortgage rate drop, lots of buyers rush in to buy houses. The 44 compared to 439 are forecasted. So let's look at last week's stock report. Goldman Sachs reported that it dropped, then today, Monday, it back up 2.11%. PNC the same way, it dropped last week, then it back up Monday. It was a bull day for bank stock. Morgan Stanley is still down 1.29%. It dropped after the reported earnings, then it recovered. It's very normal. US bank dropped, so it didn't change much, but it recovered in the last few days. This stock is very, very important. 0.065. Last week I talked about it. I showed this stock in this video. You can go to Master Rich Stock Option Crypto Live. Bank stock dropping. Why bank stocks are dropping? Check out that video. It was only 10 cents. So a lot of people say, hey, what could go wrong? Why? Because the stock was already too low, 10 cents. It cannot drop. Look at that, it dropped to 0.65. So it means if you put 1,000, your 1,000 has already become 650. If you invested 10,000 in that stock, your 10,000 already become 6,500. Congratulations for making the best decision of your life. That's why never invest in bad companies, bad stock, bad business. It doesn't matter no matter how much money you put in. But if you put in a great company like Nvidia, even if you just put in just 1,000, then at the beginning of the year, it was 481.68. So you will have made $238. Look at that. It was already all-time high. It cannot go higher. So I'm not gonna invest in Nvidia. Yes, right. I bought Nvidia at the beginning of the year again. So I only made 23.85%. So let's look at 5 years. It was only $40. There now it's only $596. So if you invest that 10,000, your 10,000 will have become 138,000. 9.86% return. 138,000. That's a lot. Well, let's just make it rounded up. 139,000. 140,000. So can you believe that if you only had $1,000, your 1,000 would have become 13,000, 14,000 over the past 10 years. So the difference between someone who becomes rich and someone who became poor is the education. Stock investing education. Look at that. It doesn't matter. Even if you are rich, if you put in money in crap stock like First Republic Bank, you're gonna become poor. Even if you are poor right now, if you know stock investing education, if you know how to pay stock, invest in great stock like this, your money can become 2 times, triple, or 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times over your lifetime. You don't need so much to get rich. It's not that difficult to get rich. It's difficult, but it's not very difficult to get rich. It's not rocket science. And so if you know how to do advanced option, you can. I made 1,000. Advanced option. It's all option. Look at that. All option. I made 1,000 in 1 day. So Tesla is reporting, and the past 5 days it was down 2.92%. 1 month 18.63%. 6 months 22.4%. Year to date 15.95%. So Tesla is what has been doing pretty badly. 1 year is 45.25%. It doesn't even beat S&P 500. So I'm not gonna invest in Tesla. Remember, there are 5 criteria. First, the past 5 years, does it beat S&P 500? Yes, it did. Second, has it been in the business for more than 10 years? Yes, it is. Then, has it been a public company for at least 5 years? Yes, it is. Then, why don't you invest in Tesla? It's because number 4, I don't like this business. I think Tesla is an auto company and it relies so much on Elon Musk. So whatever happens to Elon Musk or whatever he does, it can impact the stocks. So it's not good for retirement portfolio. I'm already retired. I travel around the world. I only spend 1 to 3 hours trading advanced options every day. That's it. I want to be able to sleep really well. So I'm not going to touch Tesla. But I like trading Tesla because I believe right now Tesla price already baked in so many bad news. Look at that. The last 6 months 22.4% down. 1 month 18.63% down. So it's even, you see, it was low 197.26 on October 2023, and let's see, August 2023 215. So it hit bottom again. So the chance of it bouncing back is pretty high in my opinion. Of course, if it breaks down, it could go lower to 153.75 and 143.75. So yeah, I'm gonna trade Tesla. So Tesla delivery numbers hit record high on Q4. So how many times? What are the ways that I can profit from Tesla earnings? There are 3 ways. You can buy stocks, and you can buy call option if you believe that Tesla is gonna go up, or you can sell put option. The first option, buying stocks, I'm not gonna buy stocks because I'm not investing in Tesla. So no. Second, call option. Yes, but there's 50-50 chance. If Tesla stock goes up, I will make a lot of money. But if it goes down, I will lose call option. So be prepared to lose 100% on your call option if you are buying options, call options to bet on Tesla stock going up. But if I set put option, I have a higher chance of making money. Even if the Tesla stock doesn't move or goes down, I can still make money. The first two options, buying stocks or buying call option, the stock has to go up, especially for call option, significantly, quickly for me to be able to make money. Because call option, if the stock doesn't move at all, I lose value. Option is gonna expire, it's gonna lose value. For the stock, the only way I can make money on the stock is if it goes up. If it goes down, I lose money. If it doesn't move, my money is gonna die. If I keep holding that stock, I can't do anything else. That's why I don't like the first two options. But I like put option. Then what can you do? Go to your stockbroker or option trading. You can use any broker. I'm going to show you example Robinhood as an example. Trade Tesla option. Then you can choose expiry date. Probably I'm interested in March 1st. March 1st. Then if you believe that Tesla is going to go up, you can choose strike price. If you notice that the higher the strike price, the lower the premium. 9.2, so multiply with 100, you only need to pay 920 to buy this call option. Then if you go down 200, you need to pay 1,900 to buy this call option. So if you believe that by March 1st, Tesla's stock gonna hit 220 or higher, you can pay 920. This is not financial advice, I'm just giving an example. But if you're not so confident about Tesla stock going up, I would choose 200, and that's what you can do. If you believe that Tesla stock is gonna go down, you can choose buy put option. Tesla stock can go down to 200. You see the premium gets lower if you go down. It's the opposite of call option. For put option, premium gets higher if it goes. The strike price is higher. So if you think that Tesla may probably be around 215, and then you can choose 220 strike price for put option, but you pay higher price, 1,935. 19.35 multiplies with 100. One option represents 100 shares. So that's why you have to multiply with 100. Then you can buy put option. Just click on it, continue. But what I like to do is I like to set put option because I think that Tesla stock could go up, or maybe it may not move at all, or it may go down a little bit. Then I can set put option on March 1st or any expiry date I like. Then for example March 1st, then I can choose 200. So by March 1st, I don't think Tesla stock could not go down at or below 200. Remember, be prepared to buy 100 shares of Tesla if you set put option. So you are prepared, you are selling this put option to a put option buyer. That hey, I'm ready to buy your stock, 100 shares of Tesla stock at 200 strike price anytime. You just need to pay me $865. That's all. On or by March 1st. So after March 1st, if you don't want to sell your stock, I keep the premium. That's it. Very simple. So you need to have at least 220,000 to be able to buy 100 shares of Tesla. So if you set this put option, that's how you can profit from the earnings. If you believe that Tesla stock is gonna go up, I would just set put option. It's my opinions, professional opinion. So the next stock, Lockheed Martin. This is really good if there's a war. They sell helicopters, jets, weapons. So this is good as a hedge against World War III scenario. If you believe that there could be World War III, all the other stock could go down a little bit, but the stock like Lockheed Martin is gonna shoot up the first 3 months or 6 months of World War III. Then that's a hedge against World War crisis scenario. So the past 5 years, it did not beat the S&P 500, but the business has been around for a long time, and it has been a public company for at least 5 years. Yes, but it did not beat. Do I like this business? It's just a hedging. As a hedge, I might own this business, this stock, this business, but it's just a hedge. But okay, let's look at. I made World War III videos. So what could happen in World War III? I made this video. I look at the past war, World War I, World War II, and American Civil War. The stock market were generally performing better, after the war, especially after the war. It can take about 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I'm not gonna invest in real estate because, let's say you have a few houses. There was a war, bombing, your house collapsed. Insurance company could go bankrupt. Remember, insurance company insure a lot of houses in your area. Plus, there may be some exclusion in the insurance policy. We're not going to cover in the event of war. So I don't like only real estate, but I can buy land or I can buy stocks. If you own gold, you're not going to be able to carry your gold, when you're running away from war. And you're not safe. People can rob you if they know that you have gold or silver or anything. But if you own Bitcoin, you can keep your seed phrase in your brain. Or if you own stock, you don't have to carry stocks. You can just run away. Just remember, you keep your stock in these stockbrokers, and I believe they stay gonna be around even after World War III. Unless they stay gonna be around. Of course, if the earth collapse, everybody's gonna die. So don't worry about that anymore. Land and stocks gonna be the last thing that you worry about if the earth collapse. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. Maybe World War III, not the earth collapse. So that's the type of stock. That's the reason why I own this stock, just in case of war. And they're gonna report it pretty soon. So I think they have a higher probability of going up. It hasn't broken out yet, so it can break up eventually, maybe this year. And the latest stock is Johnson & Johnson. I don't like this stock because if you look at the last 6 years, it did not beat the S&P 500. It has been around a long time, 1886. It has been a public company for a long time, more than 5 years. Do I like this business? Not necessarily. Especially if you are beginners, always check their products. You like Listerine? Which company manufacture these products? You like Neutrogena? You like Johnson & Johnson product? Look at behind the products. Does it have a stocks? Is it a public company? Can I buy this stock? You can Google Johnson & Johnson stock. It's going to come up. But if you look at my criteria, the 5 criteria, if you look at these 5 criteria, it's very, very hard for anyone to lose money. Remember, Johnson & Johnson, the first criteria, it did not pass. So if you don't invest it, you're not going to lose money. You can look at second, third, fourth criteria. Then if a company pass all 4 criteria, you can look at financial statements, revenue, net income, cash flow. If you like them, then you can invest in those companies. It's very, very hard for me to lose money if I think that way. So these are my own 5 criteria. The next one, Klondike Gold Corp. How did I know this company? I saw this company, then I realized Klondike. I went to Alaska before. So if you want to know how I enjoy my life around the world, international travel lifestyle, and how I find real gold, how to know if it's fake or real gold, I want to figure it out. Then I posted the videos, and also the best US gold secret, gold mining, how they mine in the past. So I look at it, and I personally want to mine gold. Then not bad, I made about $13 an hour. It was a tough job, but I still made $13. So you see, Snow Mountain Pass from beautiful US to Canada, very, very beautiful. Go and subscribe my channel if you want to get inspiration. You dream about traveling around the world like me, then you can watch how I travel. I share tips how to travel cheaply, affordably, and like a king. Stay travel like a king. So do I like this company? 5 years? No, it lost money over the past 5 years. That I don't even need to look at this. It has been around since 1978. Like I said before, there are some people, some old people, they get older, but they are not getting rich. Just like that, this company is very, very old, but they are not making money. they lost a lot of money. You see, it has been a public company for 5 years. Yes. So they failed the first criteria. They passed the second criteria of being in the business for a long time. They passed the third criteria. It has been a public company for at least 5 years. The fourth criteria, and do I like this business? I don't like gold business, gold mining business. Even though gold prices going up, I don't like it. It's just like jewelry. I don't wear it, so I don't like it. So it failed two of my criteria. So I don't even need to look at this company. Then I don't even need to look at financial statements, because I know that if I look at financial statement, their financial statements gonna suck. So I don't even need to look at financial statement. Just the first criteria is out. It's just out of my list. It's just out of my list. So yeah, very, very simple. If you want to know more about stock investing, and you want to listen to me analyzing stock market every week, you can go to my channel, click on live. You can watch my past live videos. Share, subscribe.